Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to show you guys how I budget in my bullet journal. I thought I would show you guys what I do before I switch over to the Happy Planner for 2018. I have been budgeting in like a bullet journal for about 8 months now. Just a little background on how I budget. So my husband gets paid bi-weekly. That's like the 1st and the 15th of the month. Sometimes it's like the 30th or 31st of the month prior, and just somewhere in the middle of the month. Basically, I kind of make 2 budgets. Just keep watching and I'll show you guys how I budget for the month of December. So this here is my Moleskine or Moleskine, however you pronounce it, soft covered dot grid journal. So when it comes to setting up my budget, I always make sure that I write down all of the bills that I have to pay for the upcoming month, so the month of December. And when I write down the bills, I make sure I put it in numerical order so I know what bills need to be paid first, and also it gives me a visual idea on what bills I can split up between the 2 paychecks. So as you can see, I have stuff like rent, car insurance, Netflix, TV, internet, some miscellaneous debt, also my AT&T phone bill, and SDG&E, which is just utilities and electricity. Now on to my first budget. So this is for the paycheck that is getting directly deposited on November 30th, and I use this to pay for the bills that are due in the first half of the month. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just writing down the starting balance as well as the income for this paycheck. I also wanted to add that I have 2 joint banking accounts, checking accounts. One is for bills and one is for checking. So usually his paycheck is directly deposited into the bill account. Then I figure out how much we owe for the bills, and I make sure that that account has enough money to cover the bills, because we don't want there to be any overdrawn incidents, and it's just a lot easier for our family. So as you can see, I have my rent, which is about $9.20. I have Netflix, which comes to around $10. My TV and internet is $120, and I know it's a lot, but we have another year of this contract, and I just plan on paying until the contract ends. My Macy's is $280. My Nelnet or student loans is $300. I have a Citibank for $26. USAA, which is my insurance, car insurance, for $83. My SDG&E, which is electricity or utilities, is $130, and Apple is $2. Moving on to my second bank account, it is my checking. What I have in here is my gas for $200, groceries for $250, and I usually use cash envelopes for that. Haircuts, because my husband gets haircuts every week, and that's $20 in cash envelopes. Miscellaneous for $50 just to keep in the bank account, and household about $20 that I keep in cash envelopes. And usually this is divided within like 2 weeks, so I use like gas and groceries like $100 a week, so then the total comes out to like $200 or $250. Next is just my savings. I just have I'm saving up for a gift for my brother-in-law because he's getting married, and then also I'm saving ahead, which means I'm trying to get a month ahead in our bills so we don't have to worry about falling behind or anything like that. It's just a cushion. Now I'm adding up all 3 accounts, and it comes out to $2,470, and I forgot to write down my income, which is $2,500. Well, actually, it's my husband's income, but, you know, I manage it for us. And now I'm just doing the final details. I'm erasing all my pencil marks and just making some minimalist drop shadows with my mild liner. And then we move on to the expense tracker, and this is for this particular paycheck, and as you can see, there's not a lot, just expense amount and category because I am tracking any expenses that I make in my checking account. So for gas and for the miscellaneous, and I just want to make sure I don't go over budget in those areas. Now I'm starting the second budget, which is for the paycheck that is directly deposited on December 14th. And it's basically the same format as the first, just different bills. As you can see, I have the Kirby, which we just bought, is a vacuum cleaner that we're paying $75 a month for. PMCU is $60. And then I have a Bounce Visa and Chase card. Basically, I transfer the balance from my Chase onto my balance card, so I'll pay my balance card, my Bounce Visa, for $700, and then I'll transfer $700 from Chase back onto the Bounce Visa because there is no interest. And then I have my Platinum Visa, which is $25 a month, and AT&T, which is about $193 because we are paying for our iPhones. Now for our second checking account, it's going to be very similar to the first budget, only now we're accounting for things like birthdays. Like we have my brother-in-law Bob's birthday, and then Christmas and my mom's birthday is coming up, and we're going to see her for Christmas, so we are going to basically pay for her and for the vacation trip and all that. So that's what I'm accounting for. As you can see, gas, I went up a little bit in gas at $2.50, and groceries I went down $50 because we won't be eating that much because it's Christmas time and we'll be going out for Christmas, and that's little things you just have to account for. And then for savings, same thing, just like our first budget, except now I'm also adding another fund, which is Lucy. That's our dog. We're trying to save up some money for any bills or miscellaneous things that might come up, like if she needs to go to the vet or paying her insurance, stuff like that. And now just adding it all up like usual, but then I get distracted and I decided to clean everything up and do the little drop shadows, but I'll get back to the total soon. And then as you can see, the total comes out to $2,213, which is about $300 off of our income. And I know that Dave Ramsey says to do a zero-based budget, so I divided up that amount and just put it into our Head and Lucy fund. Now I'm just showing you a different type of expense tracker because we have other categories, multiple categories in our checking account. I just went ahead and did a horizontal layout for the expense tracker, and I'll show you guys how it'll look like by the end of the month, just to give you an update of how I use it. And yes, guys, that's basically it for my budget. I know it seems a lot and I'm spending a lot of money, but we're actually trying to get out of debt. That's why our bills are so high, because we're trying to put everything we have towards the bills or the debt. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you want more videos like this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys!